China has vowed to take countermeasures against the U.S. if it is indeed bent on putting more tariffs on Chinese goods. The warning came after U.S. President Donald Trump threatened to impose a 10% tariff on $300 billion worth of Chinese goods. The new tariffs would take effect from 1st September. They'll come on top of the 25% tariffs on the $250 billion in imports already in place.
And there are a few things that China could pull out of its bag. The first, it could raise tariff rates on existing U.S. goods that it has levied duties on. Up till now, China has imposed tariffs on about $110 billion worth of U.S. goods, with tariff rates of up to 25%. So this, moving forward, could be taken further. The second option that it has is to cut exports to the U.S. of rare earth materials. As we know, China accounts for about 80% of the rare earth global supply. And by cutting back on exports to the U.S., this could affect U.S. production of high-tech goods and technology as well. Now, the third option that China has is to finally announce its unreliable entities list. Now, we had first heard about this at the end of May after the U.S. put Chinese telecom giant Huawei on a trade blacklist. Now, the list says, China says, targets foreign entities, companies, or people who they deem to have hurt the legitimate interest of Chinese firms by not following market rules. And there's widespread speculation that U.S. companies could be put on this list and effectively cut out of the Chinese market, even though Chinese officials have sought to allay such concerns.